Vlogging with Campbell.
Good morning to New Zealand, good morning to Australia, good morning to England, good morning to Thailand, good morning to Europe, good morning to America. I think I do have a few viewers from overseas, so just a big hi to everybody. Welcome to my morning commute. I've been meaning to do another one of these for a while after I did my first one and found that the camera and the microphone worked adequately to do a decent job of these. I'm shooting on the KAHA Brave 6 and I'm shooting at 4K, I believe. I'm pretty sure I changed it over. I did recently shoot a video at 1080 and 60 frames if you are interested in that kind of thing, and I was not very impressed with the footage, so I think I will always shoot with this camera in 4K. So this morning I am just going to do a catch up and let you guys know what's happening with the channel, what's coming out soon. I know I don't put videos out very often. I'm trying to work towards getting one out every week, but it's generally it's more like one a month at the moment, with the odd little stint where I get a couple out one week after the other. Coming up is a video on the Komanawa Wall, a sequel to the original one, because that video has done very well. It's got over 3,000 views, which is crazy because there was no effort put into that video. I think it's very short. It's probably one of the shorter videos I've done. I will also be doing some more photography videos, and that's going to be sort of a common thing that I do. I think less people that have joined the channel interested in that, but still there will be the odd thing where you'll get to see some nice scenery, and they're a little bit quicker to cut together, to be honest, and I'm really enjoying trying to improve my photography, so I want to do that. I've got a video coming out on a run I did to the Nikau Caves Cafe on Africa Twin with a group of riders, so I'm hoping to cut that together soon. So this stop here has been like this for at least a month now. It's on my daily commute and it's a right royal pain, especially depending on when you hit it, because sometimes the traffic can be really backed up. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. So we are supposed to be having a storm today. A hurricane is brewing over the north of Auckland, and it's supposed to be the top of the North Island is supposed to be coming down on us, and well, they said next 24 hours, so I'll imagine it's the next 12 hours. So I'm lucky I'm not riding to work in the rain, although I probably would have wussed out and driven my van, to be honest. But also I wouldn't have been able to do the video, because although this KAHA is supposed to be waterproof, I don't really trust it, and I don't want to wreck my camera, so I'm kind of glad it's not raining. So what's happening on the channel? Okay, upcoming videos. I've got a Mercer Bay 2 coming. Me and Glenn went back and shot another photo walk on the Mercer Bay Loop. We've got some astrophotography this time. We've just done a camera battle in Auckland CBD, so videoed us going in on the train and taking some photos in town. Had a little competition, had a list of things that we had to photograph, and yeah, and we both tried to manage that. I didn't get everything on my list and he didn't get everything on his list, but we gave it a shot. Probably wasn't enough time. We want to return there and spend all day in there, make it just a real relaxed shoot, head in on the train in the morning, do some shooting in town, have lunch together, and then shoot some more stuff. Maybe get some night shots in town, catch the train out. And I think that'll be real fun. So I'm pretty keen to do that again. I think he is. We want to do another Henderson Park video. Glenn bought me some frisbees for my birthday, and he got some for himself as well. They just didn't arrive for a long time, so my birthday was ages ago, but I think he ordered them like an eon ago, just It just took months for them to arrive. But there's a frisbee golf course down in the Henderson Park, so we're gonna do that. That should be pretty fun. Oh, I've got another hiking video coming out, although because of technical issues, it's not going to be like a full video. It's just going to be kind of like a little highlights thing of some of the stuff I did and maybe some of the nice photos, and I'll just put that together with a bit of music and a little bit of information about what the track's like and that kind of thing. So it'll still be useful if you're into hiking and you want to see a nice simple day walk, so something that if you're fit you could do there and back, and if you wanted to just do an overnighter, it's just a hike down to a hut and then and then a hike out the next day, which isn't, you know, not a super arduous one if you're not real fit. That's just out the back side of Taupo, over the far side of the lake. Can't remember off the top of my head what the name of the track was called, but anyway, so I want to do that. We've got another Kaimanawa Wall video coming, Kaimanawa Wall 2, Return to the Wall. Hopefully that'll be a bit of humour. We sort of went down there to try and see if, you know, if it is a wall, there's got to be other things in that immediate area that indicate a wall. So we did a really, a pretty decent kind of search and tried to find some more pieces of the wall. Anyway, you'll have to wait till that's cut together and I'll put it out to see how we got on and what we discovered, but hopefully you'll also get a bit of a laugh out of it. We didn't take ourselves very seriously, so, but that was a little adventure we did, and so if you're into hiking and you're into mysteries, that could be good. Man, it's quite a nice day. The weather's finally changing here in New Zealand. So we've been in autumn for quite some time, and it just, the weather hasn't changed. It's just been baking hot, like impossibly hot at night, really humid, like it still feels like we're in summer. So the weather's pretty crazy, and it's been, you know, very hot for a very long sustained time. Even now when the sun's out, the sun's got that really evil kind of scorch your skin kind of feel to it that it gets sort of middle of summer. So yeah, global warming, I guess, is the culprit there, possibly. Yeah. Got a little sneaky here, sneak past in. This is where a dual purpose bike really comes in handy, because you can just like roll over the top of stuff. Perfect. So I'm going to do a project bike. I want to drop some weight from up high. So the obvious things are to get rid of the big heavy rack, cast aluminium rack that's on top. I reckon there's got to be 2 or 3 kilos on that for sure. So pull that out off and replace it with something. I'm not sure what yet. Thinking something plastic. I'm trying to think. I might try and get hold of a piece of flat PVC plate. They use PVC for fencing and stuff now, so they do big flat sheets of it, I think. I wouldn't mind messing around with something like that, because it would be reasonably easy to form, reasonably easy to, you know, bend and what have you, with a little bit of heat on it. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of like how strong it is and how thick a piece you can buy. I think PVC is pretty tough. It should take an impact and bend before it, you know, bend a reasonable amount before it breaks. So it could be good from that point of view. I also want to ditch the standard pipe. I love how the standard pipe sounds. This has got to be one of the best sounding Hondas ever built. Just sounds amazing. It's got a real nice growl to it and not really nice burble to it. But it's like weighs 8 kilos, that can apparently. So it would be nice to get rid of that and get a lighter pipe, and I'm probably going to buy an AliExpress pipe, because those bad boys get down to like under 2 kilos, and very cheap. They range from kind of $100 to $300 kind of thing. So I want to get one of those. My only worry with that is ending up with a pipe that's just ridiculously loud and obnoxious. There's a lot of morons where I live riding like super loud Harley Davidsons. They're probably gang guys. There's a whole bunch of gang people in the area, but and they sound moronic. They're hooning around their pipes and screaming out. You can hear them blocks away. So I don't really want the Honda to sound like that. But there is a possibility if I buy one of those AliExpress pipes that might end up being a bit like that. So that's the only downside of that. But it will save a lot of weight. Should be able to easily drop 5 kilos. Plus maybe get rid of the catalytic converter. So maybe there could be another kilo in that. So there's, let's say at least 6. And then with the alley rack change to something else, maybe I can lose 1.5 kilos. So what's that? 6.5 kilos, all from up reasonably high. And then maybe I'll focus on the front end. I've got to pull it apart anyway and see how much stuff I bent, and sort that out soon, because I can't really ride this at night with the headlights how they are. Because on low beam they're probably pointing straight in people's car windows, and on high beam they're pointing at the treetops, which is great. If I wanted to hunt possums, this would be ideal, but for riding on the highway, maybe not so much. Just cruising to work this morning, kind of just been cruising a bit more on this. I have to say the Honda kind of does encourage you to cruise on it. Not that it's not capable of going quickly, it is. I think I'm just getting a bit soft. Even my idea of fast now is kind of half what it used to be. We took it pretty sensible on the Nickel Cove Cafe. I think that's it. Ride was early morning, really bright sunlight coming in at an angle on slightly damp asphalt, very reflective, with lots of like nasty road knurls and corrugations and potholes and stuff that it was super hard to see in those lighting conditions. So we took it pretty easy on the way out. After we had some lunch, and it was a little later on in the day, I picked up the pace a bit on the way out. But anyway, I'll hopefully put that video out soon. But yeah. So this is an update on the channel. Within this video, I might also show you my my studio now. My room with my stuff in it. But need to tidy it up a bit. But my wife bought me a ring light. One of those sort of vlogging ring lights, which I haven't used yet. Actually, I think that was a Christmas present. It was a surprise Christmas present. It was a really, really cool Christmas present. Let's cut back to the studio.
So here we are in my studio, and there is my camera set up, very salubrious, next to a whole bunch of cat food. My lovely ring light that my wife got me, and as you can see, it's not a very big room. Just over there is the spare guest bed, currently being used by my pussycats. And there's my cat Gordon. Hey Gordon. Gordon. He's ignoring me, that's what cats do. So that gives you a bit of an idea. Hopefully you're going to film a few more things out of here. And anyway, back to the bike.
Might do a review on the bike soon, just a kind of a bit more of a long-term review. Having said that, not too sure what else I'd say about it that I didn't say about it on the last commute, and other times when I have actually talked about the bike. My thoughts on it haven't really changed that much, and most of those thoughts are positive. The things that I don't like about it, I still don't like about it. But yeah, maybe I'll do another little short review. Give you guys a bit of an update. Okie dokie, getting very close to school now. Just on my left is where I used to do archery It's all been ripped down. They're starting to log those trees, I believe. Some of them are coming out and going to be milled. Most of it's just quite scrubby, and just cleared it. There was a massive big subdivision going there. Our archery club has moved out to the back of Cumu sort of way. And I haven't shot for ages because of the COVID. Like, we just moved our site out there, moved the archery club, moved out there, kind of got set up, not really. COVID hit. They couldn't get in to set the course up. It wasn't set up properly. And then we weren't allowed to shoot because we couldn't have a muster. And on, it's kind of gone and dragged. And now my left shoulder's toast. I had an MRI done on it the other day. Starting to get frozen shoulder and thickening of the tissue that holds the joint together. But I'm going to get another cortisone shot in that. A lame-ass skid. Just like really lacking confidence at the moment with my riding. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is I'm going to go back down to the Kaimanawa wall. I need to get another shot down there. I think I've missed a few shots for my video on the wall. But there's some quite good four-wheel drive tracks and little side tracks down there. So I'm thinking about going down and doing a motorbike ride video down there. Anyway, peeps, that's me. I'll see you all later. I've got to move my bottom and I've got a morning briefing to get to, and I think I'm running late for it. So anyway, peace out.